Hello everyone. Let's play Bepis Man. So, random commentary I guess, but I have very near and dear Christmas memories of this game. Merry Christmas everyone, by the way. Back in the day I guess, so we had two eras of this, right? But there were a few points in my life where the only thing that me and my siblings had, for games was a PS1, a PlayStation 1, the original one. And back in the day, I guess the only way that you could get games for that was to purchase pirated copies of them. And turns out that by sheer freaking chance, that meant that back in my hometown you will run into this game, Pepsi Man, which is a Japan only game. So turns out that back in the 90s, Pepsi Cola Japan had an advertising campaign with a clumsy superhero called Pepsi Man. So Pepsi Man is like, he runs around and he gives people refreshing Pepsi, but he's kind of a fool at it. And so there were like a series of advertisements featuring Pepsi Man in America, like doing things and giving Pepsi to people and all that. And funnily enough, this game is like freaking Japan only. But since the only way that you could get games in Mexico was to get pirated copies, you will end up with with having this game. Most people had it, like I remember. And it is actually really freaking fun. I have a lot of Christmas memories of it, I guess, because it was literally the game that we played on Christmas at some point. And I don't know why, but ever since, it's become kind of like a Christmas tradition to replay this game. You can play it in one sitting. It's like an arcade game, so action oriented. So it's very, very easy to play actually. So I took a little bit of time to trick out my PlayStation setup in my PC, and we're gonna play it. You're gonna see why I freaking love this game. Let's see how much I remember from it. And it's funny because if you burn this game to CD, you need to do it in a very specific way, respecting the Q files. So the CD actually has a mapping of where the CD audio tracks are in. This game is kind of special because it kind of plays CD audio, like your regular audio tracks, at the same time during gameplay. And I don't know of any other games that really did that on PlayStation. So they made it so you could actually just put the disc into your CD player. Remember CD players from back in the day? You could just toss it into your Walkman or whatever and it will play the actual soundtrack of it. How cool is that? But every copy that I had of this game, even copies that I ended up downloading at a certain point, because again, there was a second era, it turns out that if you actually played that version of the game will still work, but it wouldn't have the Q file. So you will end up like having a game without music. So fortunately they found a way to like fix that in emulation, and I can enjoy the glory of Pepsi Man with freaking audio CD music alongside gameplay, which is pretty awesome. You may notice that I have a little bit of a resolution bump, and I'm playing this in widescreen. All the bells and whistles. But yeah. Freaking Pepsi Man! I love Pepsi Man. I think Pepsi Man is so cool. I wonder why they didn't use the character in the West back then. It's hilarious. Unfortunately, oops, I lost a life. But I guess, do you think it's funny how there's Coke households and there's Pepsi households? There's households where people will only drink Pepsi Cola products. There's households where people will only drink Coca-Cola products. Coke is a lot better, by the way. I'm just gonna go on record saying that. Except for Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Pepsi Man on a skateboard down San Francisco, running around at the speed of sound. Notice that I have a Christmas sweater, by the way, that's like Sonic. Hey, Sonic! My sweater. There we go. So yeah, so as I was saying, don't you think it's hilarious how there's households where people will be like, no, we only drink Pepsi in this house. My family used to be one of those back in the day. Yes, I come from a broken home. But I tell you, the only exception to that rule for me is gonna be Dr. Pepper. I freaking love Dr. Pepper. So this game has kind of like an act structure. There's like 6 stages or so, and every stage has 3 acts. I don't remember exactly. It's kind of funny because, it's kind of like an on-rails game, so you have to just coordinate your movements, and you collect Pepsi cans and avoid obstacles and all that. It has a lot of really fucking funny stuff. And you can see a little bit of Crash Bandicoot here, which was kind of like a, like a force of nature back in those days. A bunch of games will try to copy it. You sort of, so you sort of have a little bit of that, a bit of influence from that. In these stages where you have to run towards the camera, kind of like a very novel concept back then, I guess. Shell Heaven. What's a Shell Heaven? I love everything about this game. This game is so freaking quirky. And before you realize we're gonna be done with it, famous last freaking works. and I love this guy. This guy is like in little sketches in between stages. That freaking refill.
I'm a Pepsi.
It's freaking hilarious that they had this in Japan. Ding, 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 ding. The Pepsi Man model looks like he has a diaper on. Look at those cheeks. Here, dick.
According to reports I have heard, they got
7-8.
the fire under control, but there are some people that couldn't escape fast enough and are trapped on the roof. They are extremely exhausted, and it doesn't seem likely that we can get.
They are extremely exhausted, and it's extremely unlikely that they can make it in time. It's hilarious. The voice acting in this game is hilarious, man. Let's go, stage 2. Let's go! Bepis Man. Give me Bepis. So you have a health bar. That's the Pepsi logo on the top there. Ah. So if you collect 10 Pepsis, you get an extra hit point. See? Bepis Man, Bepis Man, Bepis Man, Bepis Man. Go Pepsi Man! I love Pepsi Man. Yay! Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot that you can actually break. Okay, because some things, you can try to make a run for it, but you will come out of phase with like the obstacles in the actual stage. So you can. It's a delicate balance, but you can also break, I guess, to like sort of upset it. Ah! I love the fact that you can do resolution upscales so easily now. Ah. I think it's amazing how this game looks right now. Another game that I have really fond memories of for for the Christmas season is Gamer Lammy. I think I'm probably gonna replay it. Totally a comfort game for me. Lammy. Oh! Beeps, beeps, beeps. I love his grunt. Oh, me and my siblings, we had an inside joke. Now I realize where that inside joke came from. We used to like do that grunt all the time. Oh! Beeps. 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 Bepis Man. This game is so simplistic but so fun, honestly. It's a freaking classic for me. Like seriously, they should have run the Pepsi Man campaign in in the West. How come Japan always gets the fun stuff? So yes, it's the holidays, it's Christmas season. Merry Christmas to everyone. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I hope that you're having a good time with your loved ones. Bepis Man. No! Ah. Part of the freaking stage, man. Bepis Man! Bepis Man! Bepis. So you can move at the pace that Pepsi Man runs. You can duck, sort of slide on the ground, and you can speed up like that, and you can combine them. So for example, you can and you can also jump, of course. So if you need to speed up quickly, you can sort of dash and then slide. Simplistic stuff, but again, so freaking fun. I love this game. Have a drink, boy! There we go. Wanna Bepis? Nah, I don't really like Pepsi. But I love Dr. Pepper. If you don't like Dr. Pepper, you will not survive the winter. Dr. Pepper is the true beverage of the true intellectuals. 23 delicious flavors. Alright, he's in the sewers now. Some obstacles, I guess, you can go through if you dash through them. Otherwise, they will take a hit point. See? Bepis, 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 Bepis. Ah. So the main challenge, if you're that type of person, you can try to go for the completionist challenge, which is to collect 100 Pepsi cans. There's 100 cans in every stage. I'm not really a completionist type. Oh! Boing. It's so funny because Pepsi Man is like, so he's a hero but he's a fool. What is a fool? What is a fool but the precursor to the hero? If you want to be a hero, you have to be a fool. At some point, that's what none of you ever understands. You don't understand that the fool and the hero is one in itself. It's two sides of the same coin. Hurry, bitch! Bepis. You're in mortal danger. You're about to burn alive, but here's a freaking Pepsi for you. Freaking Bepis. Drink some Bepis. Bepis. So I could literally just sit down and say Bepis for an hour. And that would be the most fun day of my life. I love that one. Red pizza. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a way to reference Coke. Because you got a red truck. Beep. Oh no! Beepies! Watch out, beepies! Oh! She got flattened out. So funny. Run, beepies. We got these beepies. Beepies. So again, Merry Christmas, everyone. We should do a little bit of... We should do a thing for Christmas. You know what I did recently? I baked macarons. Beepies. 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 It's the end of red pizza. Red pizza. Pizza. Now it's Pepsi. I love all of the silly remixes that they got. I know that is the same team. Bepis Man. So I bake macarons right away. So it is such a laborious process, but the result is amazing. I think macarons are delicious. Dude, you're dropping your logs, dude. You're gonna sell those, aren't you? Bikers. Jesus, those bikers are creepy, man. Delicious and helpful. No. Don't think it's either of those, but okay. outrun them. Pepsi Man is the archetypal fool. Everywhere he goes, things go wrong for him. Stumbles and trips his way to stardom. Glug, glug, glug. Have a drink, boy. I outran the biker gangs. So I think I'm gonna clear Pepsi Man, then I'm gonna walk my pup. Gotta walk my pup. I love him. Oh. See, he's a total fool, but he's a hero. That's what all of you don't understand. To become a hero, you have to be willing to be a fool. But appearances are too important for you. What matters for you is to be cool and do nothing and sit down and chill. No chill. Hashtag no fucking chill, man. Minecart level. Dude, the tracks are coming undone. Ah. Oh, I thought I was gonna lose a life there. Bepis. Bepis. Pobrecito. He did. Bepis, 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 Bepis. Oh no! Watch it. Sure. Dude, someone left a minecart. Ah. Bepis. Bepis. You get flattened the freak out, dude. Freak. No! Oh. I thought I was gonna lose a life again. Let's go. Bepis. 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 Bepis, Bepis. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's game time. I'm clearing this. Bepis. Bepis. Oh! Bepis! Ow, I hurt. I hit my Bepis. Sure. We got this. Don't worry, citizens. Your hero is here. Yay. The day saved by the power of Bepis Man. Power of Bepis. Bepis. Watch out for the buffalo. Oh, I don't know why I remember this stage as, you know, you have to run away from the buffalo, but no, you have to run away from logs. Logs, that's the best that they managed to come up with. Why don't you just make it so it's a bunch of buffalo? Bepis Man. Don't kiss your Bepis. Oh no! They crushed Bepis. Bepis Man. Watch out, Bepis Man. Oh. Oh, freaking close. Okay, made it. So they actually found that guy, and so the angry video game nerd interviewed him. It's hilarious.
Pepsi for pizza.
I love simplistic Japanese English. How they use English for everything. Because they think it's cool. Just like this meme where a certain store in Japan thought that fucking meant really good. So they had a fucking sale. And they printed a bunch of signs with it. It's amazing.
And violence has flared up amongst those wanting Pepsi.
Those wanted Pepsi.
Because they refresh themselves with Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Continue
Pepsi.
like this,
Take a
there will
shot
be a
every time you say
worldwide
Pepsi.
shortage of Pepsi, and we'll have a real problem. Can't you do something to put the computer back in working order?
Computer. Let's go. Yeah, this is last stage. Cheer. You know what? Let's just play it safe. Wanna clear this. So I love how they went overboard with the Pepsi shit in this level. It's like the development team was tired of Pepsi. Like, yeah, just make everything Pepsi. Everything is Pepsi now. So someone hacked Metal Gear Rising Revengeance with a Pepsi Man skin, and it's amazing. It looks amazing. And they made a mock trailer for Pepsi Man 2. How awesome would it be, right? Like if they actually did Pepsi Man 2. Even if it was some kind of fan game or something. Really? That totally should have been a passable obstacle. If Pepsi Man can create Pepsi, why does he have to collect Pepsi? Bepis. No! Oh. I thought that it was gonna... What? What happened? No, in the spirit of showing you the ending, I'm gonna jump to the next stage. Yeah, but that kind of royally sucks, man. I wonder why. Caution! Carry yourself. There's no Pepsi. I had never noticed that there's no Pepsi cans in this stage. Oh, there are. Right at the very end, though. Sure. Oh. Oh, it was close. Sure. Oh. You know, the resolution hack that I installed, so it reveals like extra details that I had never seen in the game before. Whoa. Pepsi has drones. That's like robotics in their plants. Floating boxes. No! Come on, run. Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh! This part is really freaking intense though. Reminds me of new Battletoads. They have a couple levels like this. Oh! Come on. Come, Bepis Man. Bepis. I want some Bepis. Bepis Man. Yeah! Yeah! Bepis. Get Bepis. Record Bepis. And finally you have to outrun a huge Pepsi can. Ah. Yay! And that's it, that's it. That's the end of the game. Pepsi, 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 Pepsi.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Everybody Pepsi! Drink Pepsi! Pepsi. Only my choice.
Those are the credits. Alright, it's been fun. Nozomi Takeguchi. I can totally see that. That's probably an alias. Empera Kitada.
Pepsi is... Excuse me.
That's Pepsi Man. Alright, everyone. Merry Christmas. I'll be talking to you later.